How we doing, everybody? It's a Truckin Tuesday. We are sitting just below 69% of road discoverability here. I love that. Huh? Giggity. What's what sound? Oh, don't even. I'm not falling for that one, Evan. Not falling for it. I am going to take this load going up into Colorado, though. Looks like it's going to be some cans? I don't know, cans of what? I have no idea. From Albuquerque over to Denver, Colorado. A little bit longer than I'm eager to take, but I think it'll be a good start.
Drive safe.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate that. So the load I did sign up for that was pretty short. I mean, we're talking shortest I've seen on here. Didn't go, I guess I didn't take. So, this short little guy. So we're taking cans of something. I have no idea what. This is cans, so we'll see. The delay made that so much funnier. I wasn't really paying attention. I'll be honest. Boy, boy. It's like, wait for it. It's like, what's that sound? And yeah. But I'm assuming you probably hit the sound alert thing, and then it, yeah. So the delay matched up so nice, I'm sure. Alright, so we got this short little guy. It's a reefer van too. Check this out. I don't know what are you taking cans of. Let's see. Yeah, sound alert seems to be that way, and it seems to be not only for the channel here, but other people. You know, yeah. So we got a reefer van. You can see the reefer on it, but I don't know what these are cans of. This is cans. That's all it says. 20,500 pounds of cans. So, and they need to be frozen. They need to be chilled or whatever. So, here we go. Get on our way to Denver, Colorado. Yeah, it's kind of crazy that it was 30 seconds though. Not really a whole heck of a lot I can do about that as far as from the time you hit it and the time it plays. The only thing I can control is how many times it can be played in the form of a cooldown. So. So, what's in the latest? What's in the latest news today, folks? So, I guess probably one of the latest things is over my neck of the woods here in Michigan, we surpassed the threshold of $4 a gallon for gas. So that's a record. We haven't seen over $4 for a gallon of gas in probably since. Probably a good five years, maybe two presidents ago. So I don't know, call it what you want, but it's pretty crappy. I've seriously considered just getting a bike out because the public transportation network that I rely on, as far as the busing system, to get from point A to point B. They're already considering this as far as an increase, I guess, as far as bus pass. So yeah, not fun, not fun times, that's for sure. Yep, that's just ridiculous. As far as even mentioning as far as what it is, this is the fact it's over $4. It's stupid, and it's for no other reason other than greed. That's all it is. The fact that they're mentioning all this crap, I shouldn't say crap, the terrible things that are happening in Ukraine, they're trying to make it's the U.S.'s problem because of exports. We've got plenty of our own resources here, plenty. That's what we've always, prided ourselves on being well prepared for, really bad situations in our own neck of the woods. But the fact that this is happening across the pond, and they're making this an issue, I guess, as far as that, we need to start reserving stuff. It's baloney. It's freaking baloney. All it's doing is creating chaos and disrupt, I guess, as far as, people getting very upset and showing that, it's ridiculous. It's doing nothing but, and you know, I don't want to get on my soapbox, but I'm dealing with it on a daily basis here. Last 2 days, not been fun. Not been fun at all. In the start of this work week, so I'm kind of good. Just gonna chill out, do me some trucking, keep my mind off it. I needed to get that out there in the open, I guess, as far as just to let everybody know where I'm at, and yeah, we're just gonna have fun doing some trucking here. Yeah, it's not fun for everybody, and I totally understand, I guess, as far as yeah, it's just not fun. I gotta get that road. So as I was saying at the start of the stream here, I'm just below, I mean just below 69% of roads discovered on here. So if I don't get it, get over 69% by the end of this stream, we're doing something wrong. $1.69. What? Nah, that don't sound right. I don't think gas has ever been that low. I mean, we've been under $2, not quite that much. I find that a little bit hard to believe. Yeah, but yeah, the fact that I've been relying the last, probably the better part of the year, especially after getting this new PC, whatever, I'm strapped for cash. So it's like I've had to. I missed that ramp, so we got next time. I got the emote out there for anybody following the channel. I've had to rely on public transit, and as it costs right now, it's about $25 to $30 per month for bus transit, and that covers you know, for every day. So do the math on that. That's about $1 a day, roughly $1 a day that it costs me to use the bus per day. Granted, I don't necessarily use it every day, but if I was to use it every day, that's what it costs. Now they're seriously talking as far as these transit operators, you know, for the mass transit department. They're talking about raising it another 50 cents per day. Now it doesn't sound like a lot, but when you multiply that out, we're talking closer to $50 a month. At least $40 a month. That's going to put an even bigger pinch on those like myself that don't have a lot of cash to work with. It's ridiculous, and it doesn't need to be happening, and they need to fix it. And when I say they, I'm talking about our leaders, I guess, as far as those that are in power and authority to get to do that. They need to stop. Period. Just that simple. It was low in Georgia. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's different there, but the fact that it's that much here, we're not that much. If you're mentioning it's 460 here, we're only like at 409, which is even disgusting to even mention. It's like I said, just to be over $4 a gallon, it's ridiculous. And you can argue with it all you want. Well, during Trump's administration, I don't care all the crap that he was given, I guess, as far as for the way he presented himself on social media and whatever, we never saw gas go over $4. It might have gotten up to like the high $3 range, but it never got over $4 ever. And he made sure of it. And it screams over the mountaintops, I guess, as far as just what we're dealing with now in comparison to what we did then. I mean, I don't know how much more obvious you can make it. So, let's see how many miles we got left. Oh, we're under 400. Okay, cool. We started off at like 455, so we already got 100 miles in the books here. That's crazy. Just with my a little bit of ranting here. I'm gonna check to see what this truck's gonna do. I think he's trying to get over. Honestly, feels like he's trying to get over. Well, California, they always pay out the butt anyway. You know, even before everything that's gone on, it doesn't even matter. They don't even have to have a crisis or a pandemic or anything. California, this is pretty much anywhere you go there, they pay out the butt for everything. And it's stupid. The cost of living there is just ridiculous. Anyway. You know, so it would not surprise me. You know, I haven't looked at, you know, the trends, I guess, as far as like that. It wouldn't surprise me if they're over $6 a gallon. It really wouldn't. Because for the most part, even before all this was happening, they were paying well over $4. You know, right around the 460 that you've already mentioned. It's just, yeah. So they have always paid out the butt for everything: gas, food, rent. I mean, just name anything. California's ridiculous. But you know, when you consider the types of jobs you can get there and the cost of living, you know, there are things that are adjusted, I guess, to accommodate such a thing. So it's understandable. Making sure. Yeah, but that's some of the things that's been gotten me flustered a little bit, and it just makes it more difficult because now, like for jobs, I've been participating in quite a few job interviews, as I've mentioned over the past few streams. It's just making that much more difficult. So potential employers that apply for, they're tending to question whether or not they should have in person or not, because of, you know, because people can't afford it. If you don't have money, how can you get to the but also there's the approach that employers would be like, okay, well, that's the one way we can weed out so those that can't afford, I guess, to come to an in-person interview and use the gas or whatever, either by public transit or if they got their own vehicle. If they can't make it, you know, that's their loss. Some people, you know, some employers are taking that approach, which is not good, because it's removing, I guess, any potential that somebody that can't make it to get a position. It's stupid. That's exactly the types of things that I'm dealing with. It's just, so if I can't get there based on the cost of gas, something as simple as the cost of gas, I could lose, I guess, the opportunity to get a job. Not having reliable transportation even, because I can't afford it. It's just, it's stupid. I can't describe it any simpler. So I do have a bike, and I don't have a problem with using it, but that may or may not necessarily be considered reliable transportation by a potential employer. So yeah, there you go. How are we doing, Kersley? Looking at did you mention that's Cali? Maybe I misread that. You said it was $4.60 here. $5 didn't even get me a quarter. Yeah, I mean that's just simple maths, right? Oh, not much here, Kersley. Just you know, ranting on, I guess, as far as the price of gas. It's kind of ridiculous. There's really no reason for it, although they're trying to make it a reason for it. So, just trying to get a little bit of trucking in just to kind of keep my mind off frustrations of the day as well. I just needed to get a load in here, get things set. Oh, we can check this car out. Oh, that's a Carmagia. Look at, there's two of them in a row. Don't usually see that. Two identical, like, Carmagias in a row here on the expressway. That's crazy. So I need to keep my eye open, I guess, for any roads I don't have. We're just under 69%. I mean, like I was saying, if I don't hit the 69% or go over that in the course of stream today, we're definitely doing something wrong. Whoa. Yeah, and that's what I was talking about. And the fact that over here in the United States, what's going on over there in the Ukraine has nothing to do with us. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Right? So, you know, they tend to pose it as the fact that it's an export thing. We've got plenty of our own reserves. In fact, we pride ourselves all the time of how much reserves that we have for such situations like this. So the fact that they're raising prices on maybe not surpluses, but, you know, an abundance of reserves that we have here, it's ridiculous. There's no reason for it. None. Absolutely none. They're just making an excuse. It's like, oh, we got a crisis here in the world, so we gotta do that. No, you don't. So just stop. Oh my goodness. Guess we're doing a shoulder pass here. I don't know what the heck's going on. Oh, this guy's trying to change lanes up going up a hill. Yeah, we avoided that. Very good, very nice. Yeah, so I can understand for... Wait, do we gotta go this way? Yeah. Yeah. Couldn't almost tell there. I can understand in certain regions where it would become, you know, more realistic, I guess, as far as to have to raise prices because of a possible shortage of such commodities, but not here. No reason for it. And that's what's I'm not the only one there's plenty of people in my jurisdiction that are very upset because it's putting a huge bind on being able to do these simplest of tasks. This is where the way station is.
Finding a new route.
Is it up here?
Go straight on.
Yeah, so you had to take this ramp to get this way station. That's interesting. It's been a while since I've had to do that. We are heading up to Denver, Colorado, I guess, by the way. So we came from Albuquerque and heading ourselves up to... Whoa, I think I passed it. Oh, well. Too bad. You had your chance. Yurt gets theirs from either... What? Yeah, but we're not totally reliant on it. That's the thing. We're not 100% reliant on it. That's the problem. We as the United States can produce our own and cover, I guess, as far as what we have here. Yeah, we do get export, you know, from Russia, but we're not 100% reliant upon it. There's no reason to have the gas prices up as high as they are based on the situation. Absolutely none. And I'll argue with anybody all day long about that fact. There's just none. They are trying to make it a point that, oh, we've got this thing going on and we could potentially run out of fuel. No, we won't. Now, if you want to argue, I guess, as far as that, you know, I've noticed in the news that there are humanitarian efforts being applied, I guess, as far as to these areas that have been impacted by the attacks of Russia and Ukraine. So the fact that that's even happening, that means there's, you know, Russia's trying to, you know, strengthen their grip. That's what I would take it as. So they're not 100% just pounding on, I guess, as far as continually, I guess, as they were initially. That's grounds, I guess, as far. No, granted, they're still upholding, I guess, what they, you know, their effort, but I mean, it's not as bad. So with that, you know, those tensions being lightened up a little bit, you know, I don't know. It's just, there's no reason for them to be doing it. I'm sorry. Not here. Not here in the U.S. Because I've seen it last 2 days now. This is the second day of the start of this week. You got people making a bum rush, just a mad, crazy rush, I guess, as far as to get fuel for a cheaper price. And that's all it's doing is it's creating uprise. It's creating, people they don't care. They're being total, and excuse my language, asshats. You know, with the way they carry themselves to get what they feel they gotta have, you know, just to survive. Make sure that they've got enough and not have to pay out the butt for such thing. That's going to include groceries. You know, choose any commodity that's a necessity, like fuel. It's ridiculous the way people are acting because of what is happening. The way they're putting the rise in prices and stuff. It's uncalled for, unnecessary, and it needs to stop. Period. It's all it is greed. I'm just done with talking about it right now. I just want to get myself some trucking in and just not even think about it. I've spoke my piece, and that's just the end of it. Let's see. Ramp. Whoa, that's a man. Yep.
Rerouting.
Gosh. Trying to get to that 69% and over. But we got to get some of these roads that. So even though we are traveling, if it's on roads that we already have, it's obviously not going to help with our progress on that. So that's all I'm trying to accomplish here. F350 mod. What mod? What do you mean? For ATS? I don't know why you would need a Super Duty in ATS against Investigate. What would a F350 have to... I mean, it's a truck, but I mean, it's not a semi. I don't know what good that would do. I don't know. I'm not a Ford guy either, so... I'm more of a Chevy type of guy when it comes to those types of trucks. Alright, can I get any of these roads? Yeah, I didn't realize they had a F350. F350 is a pickup. It's like a... not really a truck, so why would you get a trailer with it? I guess I'm confused. Is it like a 650? Oh, almost ran over that car. Oh man, I could have totally got that ramp. Freaking McDonald's truck got in my way. Now, was that something that SCS is providing as a DLC? Is a F350? And again, I don't understand why. An F350, I mean, it's not that heavy a duty of a truck, but a 650, and even 850, yeah. See that. Another ramp I missed. Son of a gun. Missing all these ramps. I got the next time emote for anybody that is following the channel. Yep. That's the one. A mod from a modder. Oh, okay. You're paying? Oh, alright. Nothing. Yeah. I'll, keep my opinions to myself on that. This hopefully, I guess the only thing I can, I hope you trust the modder. Let's put it that way. There is no way I would pay for a mod, I guess, as far as for such a game. Unless it came directly from SES. That's just me, though. Making sure staying on the beaten path here. Man, I got all this I gotta get. Son of a gun. This is all up in Colorado, at least we should be. 76 miles from our destination. Let's see. That ramp. Yep, that's the ramp I can get.
I'll find a new
Oh crap. Oh no, it's one of those diversion. Okay, never mind. We got this. We got this. It's one of those divergent hate these kind. We're gonna fix it. Don't try this at home, but we're gonna try this. Yeah, I've been liking this truck so far. But when it comes to... oh, God. Whoa. Alright. Thanks. I appreciate you not at least moving over, you jerk. That's that same McDonald's truck that blocked me trying to get off that one ramp. I'm telling you. Yeah, so as far as semis go, as far as, you know, big hauls like this, I like the Kenworths. Kenworth is probably my all-time favorite, but I'm not biased, I guess, as far as towards Freightliner. I do have a Peterbilt 389, as far as an ATS here, at least, anyway. So, yeah. I've been liking this one pretty much not only for the handling of it, just the way it drives, but the fact you don't have to worry about the front end. I mean, you can get really up on other cars, especially in the city. I mean, it's kind of like WYSIWYG out the windshield. What you see is what you get. You don't have to worry about making room, I guess, as far as with the front end that sticks out on the conventionals. Yeah, so if I have my choice first, I like the Kenworth W900 and the K100. If I had a choice between like any of the other ones, that would be my top two. And it looks like we're going into sunsets. We're closing on 8 p.m. Same time. Cap overs aren't made anymore. Yeah, you don't see them made as much anymore. There's a lot of cab overs that get refurbished, renovated, whatever, fixed up to be. I'm not really 100% sure. You'd have. It really comes down to the manufacturer. There's no reason why they couldn't, because they definitely still make trucks like the Scania and the Valtra. Over in Europe there at least anyway. So there's really no reason why the U.S. manufacturers couldn't do that. So why they don't, I don't 100% know. I can say for trucks like the Kenworth here, the 100E, when companies like International Harvester had created one of the first, like the TransStar. We've seen that in Farm Sim, for example. They wanted to be able to compete with that, right? So back during that time, which we're talking late 70s, early 80s, other manufacturers just want to kind of compete with that. So that's why you have those. But for whatever reason, they just don't make them anymore. I think it just became a mute thing as far as like when International Harvester came out with their version, and then you had Kenworth came out with theirs. And I think there was a couple other manufacturers that did. It's just like, okay, they kind of lost their niche, however you want to say that. So they just stopped making them. That's the only, short and sweet explanation I can make to it. Let's see. Okay, no choo-choo. Yeah, Scania. I know you've stressed your distaste, I guess, as far as for Scania. Yeah, I would love to see more cap over. So like I use in am I going the right space here? I think so. Wow, this is interesting. So I use a International TransStar in Farm Sim, for example. And that's a cab over. Much like this K100 is. Where is my delivery? Gotta go up here a bit. This is interesting. Delivering our refrigerated cans of whatever these are to somewhere. Am I gonna go up or what? Alright, there we go. See where they need this. Come on. There you go. Oh, I guess I was on the island there. And this is a tight lane here. EIT tight. Alright, where is the little green thing? Oh, there it is. I sees it. Alright, let's see where they need this. Let's see where they need this. Where do I need it? Right there. Yeah, let's go for it. Why not? Feeling lucky. I was feeling lucky. And we got it between a couple other trailers here. Put our short little reefer van in between that. Alright. I'm taking the approach of getting out and look dull. As most real truckers would mention. Get out and look. That's what I'm doing. Probably not the same way that you do it IRL, but you get the idea. So this is another reefer van we're parking next to on the left-hand side of our... Oh, I don't think I got it over far enough. Okay, hold on. Reposition. This is a cool looking truck though. I like this configuration especially. And it makes it even better with this scheme on it. Still didn't get over far enough. Hang on. I think I'm clear, though. Not doing very good with the getting out and looking, right? Oh my goodness. Look how, okay. That didn't work out too well. Try this again. This is why I'm not a IRL truck driver. Get a lot of practice in ATS. Lots of practice. Oh, are they gonna count this? Hopefully they count it. Okay. Version over. Bing! Alright, cool. Drop it. Before they change their mind. Here we go. Alrighty then. First load in. That went pretty quickly, actually. So we're up here in Colorado and Denver, specifically. And I got a new screenshot. Let's see. I did take a screenshot. So here's a screenshot that I took just prior to start of stream. Will it show me? Yes. Yep, there's the screenshot I took, just under 69%. That's what we were in Albuquerque at the time. Let's take a look here now. I did take that. We are... World map. Are you freaking kidding me? We're still under... How did I lose... Wait a minute. I was 69. What? That doesn't make any sense. Alright, let me check that screenshot again. You dirty rat, you. You ain't gonna let me check it again. What? Let me... Photo studio? Screenshot manager. You all see it here, right? 68.91. We only gained 0.02%. Oh my goodness. I tried to get as many ramps as I could, but I guess I didn't get enough. So 0.02% is all we gained in that one trip. Unbelievable. Okay. I thought for sure I would get to 69%. Unbelievable. Okay. Anywho, let's see what we can get for load here. Convoys, yeah. So if we got anybody that wants to join a convoy, now that I got the first load out of the way, we can get that set up. We can get that set up. I just want to get over here. Let's check this out. Yeah, let's do that. We'll open the convoy up. How about that? For anybody that does want to join in the convoy. For the most part, I usually like to just get one load in solo. Just to kind of get things warmed up. Alright, let's go to convoy. You know I'm going to join, right? You've been waiting patiently. Wow, lots of servers. Pretty cool to see all these, some of the names on these, D's nuts, that's funny. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and host that. Password's going to be, for anybody within earshot of the stream, ROCKL in lowercase. We are going to have traffic. And all the collisions for we on. So we're going to keep collisions on so we don't wrecking each other and stuff. There we go. Alright, we'll leave that. We'll give that a minute or two, I guess, as far as for anybody that does want to join. I'll leave that up there. So the fact that it doesn't show it on this screen, it really does. It needs to show it on here. As far as the name of the convoy. That'd be nice. It's just a little bit of tweak to it. No, don't close it, dummy. There we go. So we'll leave it up right there. So at the top of... Yeah, you can all see it. Kind of highlighted over here. We'll just wait for anybody that does care to want to join. And I'll take a little bit of a breather. I need to get up and stretch. I didn't stretch before the start of stream. That's a no-no. Especially sitting down for that period of time. Alright. Cheers if you got them. I do got some... I got some ground beef that is simmering in my skillet on the stove. So I'm gonna be having me some tacos after stream, that's for sure. I'm gonna take the traditional approach for Taco Tuesdays and do it with a little bit of trucking. So it's a Taco Truckin Tuesday. That might be something else I might have to add emote-wise, I guess, to the... I don't know if I do that as a follower emote. I already got those already... And I had to finagle in that next time for the follower emotes. You only get 5 slots for that, which is plentiful, don't get me wrong, but I like to have more available, I guess, as far as for those that don't particularly sub channel. There's definitely a lot more options for emotes when you do sub to the channel. Not that that's a requirement, or not, you know, an obligation, but just a fair mention. If you want more emotes, you can get a lot more of them, I guess, as far as the sub to the channel. And it supports me. So it's a win-win. You get the emotes, I get supported monetarily. Let's see. Just checking to make sure. Let's get the social medias going here just to make sure everybody knows we are out here. Probably a fair mention, and I know this tends to be the case almost every Tuesday so far. I will need to be getting off around 7:30 p.m. my time later. Not only because I've got the ground beef, I guess as far as in the skillet there, but I do have company coming over, so. Yep, really haven't had that much company, I guess, as of late, and yeah, it's gonna be kind of nice. Okay. Yeah, we are all out there. Nice. Alright, how are we doing here? For anybody that is trying to join the session, definitely let me know if you're unable to find it or get in, so that I know if I need to recreate convoy. Sometimes that helps. If you simply close the convoy and restart a new one, as far as making it more discoverable. So, I think we lost Evan there for a little bit. I think he might have been working. I think Evan might have been working. Oh, I need to get my daily on his, and let me do that real quick while we're waiting. Definitely appreciate anybody that does care to want to join, though. It's definitely not an obligation, but if you want to get in on some trucking, feel free to jump in. Let's see. Oh, I did the wrong one. There we go. Okay. Alright, so I think we got, anyway, okay, cool. It's getting caught up, I guess, as far as in, a Discord. I am in the Discord for anybody that does want to join us. Again, not an obligation, but if you want to join in. Actually, I'm in AFK. How did that happen? Yeah, so I am in there if you want to join in on that. Definitely not an obligation or requirement. Alright, cool. So we got consistency is keys. That's crucially. Nah, I should get. We're in here. Let's see what we can get for loads coming out of Denver. I am in Denver if I didn't make that abundantly clear already. Let's go to the job market. See what we can get coming out of Denver. What kind of loads they got coming out of Denver? Oh, that's a long one. Nope, we don't want to do that one. What looks interesting? Got some large tubes. Oh wow, that's a really short one. Might grab this one just for the heck of it. Yeah. We got some large tubes going to Steamboat Springs. Yeah, let's take that one real
Ready
quick.
to roll.
Nice short one here to start off. I already took a fairly longer one, I guess, as far as for initial load. So, oh yeah, we're definitely getting dark here. Look at this. Might have to get. I might stop and see if I can find a fuel station. Oh, I need to turn my lights on. It's dark. All right, how do we get out of this mess here? Right here. Cool. Alrighty, so we got 51 miles to go pick this one up. How do we get out of here? Let me out. Let my people go. Oh. I guess we... Wow, this thing is a maze. And off the beaten path there just a little bit. Gonna take me a little bit to get it picked up. 51 miles. Open sesame. Oh, darn near ran into that sucker. Alright, do we have any fuel stations on the way? Doesn't look like it so far. Oh, crap. Turned the wrong way.
Turn left.
Look at this guy throwing garbage out. Check that out. Some of the finer details that ATS has in the game here, that's pretty crazy. The fact that he's coming out there throwing out that's pretty cool. You know what? I got a garage I can buy here. I think I might do that. Does it have a fuel station? Just a larger one? I think it's a smaller one.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yep.
Never mind.
Okay.
I'll find a new route.
Let's see. This one does not have a fuel station. Let me see.
I joined the server though, by the way.
Yeah, I'm just... It's going to take me a minute to pick up the load. Alright, so I don't want to buy that one. I was hoping maybe that would be a larger one. It's not. No biggie.
I'm okay with the large one.
No, with the garage I went to. That's what I was.
Oh, okay.
I was hoping it was going to be a larger. Yeah, I took a longer load of that first load, so this one's 178 miles that I picked up.
It's always nighttime though. I don't understand this.
Seems like it.
Left. And then exit.
I started off in day, but yeah, through the course of that 500, next to 500 miles that I traveled, yeah, it makes sense that it turned dark. 49 miles. Okay, we're getting there. I'm gonna look for a fuel station on this trip here. I got a half a tank, but I want to make sure I got enough. Can I get this ramp? Nah.
How
Nope.
much gallon do you have? I have like 300, I think.
Yeah, I've got 300 total, and I got half, so probably about 150. But I like to keep it topped off, because otherwise I can take load after load without even paying attention and be like, and then the next thing I know I'm out of gas. It's not fun time.
Yeah,
So,
makes sense.
I like to take advantage of the fact that when I notice I'm lower on fuel, just top off. I'm not one of those types that like to just run on fumes. In reality, or even virtually, it's not good on the you know. So being a mechanic, I am both in the civil and in the service there. You definitely do not want to run an engine on fumes for too long a duration. Not only is it hard on the fuel pump, because it's trying to pump something that's not there. It's not, you know, it's not sufficient amount. But you're looking for a lot of mechanical breakdown. It's the engine overall will have to run harder to try and get what it needs, I guess, as far as to be able to run. So there's a lot of mechanical parts in to consider, I guess, as far as what that happening. So that's just the mechanic side of me talking. Don't ever run any vehicle that uses that has an internal combustion engine on fumes. When your light comes on, you get down to the point where you're at like 2 gallons left. Get some more fuel. It'll save you a lot of headache down in the long run. You know, certain other engines like 2-cycle engines, well, like even lawnmowers and things like that, you can get away with, you know, as far as just run it completely out of gas. But you got a lot of other things to take into consideration with, you know, a passenger vehicle or domestic vehicle. There's a lot of other electronics and things that rely on the engine running efficiently, I guess, as far as, you know, there's just a lot more going on, I guess, as far as with vehicles than there is. And it doesn't matter if it's a truck, you know, like what we're driving here or what have you. A lot of things that rely on that internal combustion engine, I guess, to run efficiently. Is this where we're going? I think I'm here.
Yeah, you go to Hewitt, I think. Pretty sure.
Turn left.
This is interesting. I've never been here before, so this is something I need to get discovered.
Safety.
So, alright, let's see. It should be GPSed. It is. Sweet. So we're taking up some large tubes.
Let's do this.
And nice. Okay. Oops, we're rolling backwards. No, don't do that.
Turn left.
We gotta go... Oh, wow. I rolled backwards. That's crazy. Gotta go back through here. Where's it at? Oh, this is a really tight spot here. And so you should be able to pick up the load now.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Alright. Large tubes. I don't know what they use these for. I don't know if they use them for drainage, maybe? I don't know. We took some refrigerated cans of something on that first load. Don't know what those were. It didn't say it was food or anything. It just said cans, but it needed a reefer van, so they... Whatever it was, it needed to be chilled.
Okay.
Kind of interesting. I don't think we've taken these before. Like they're copper tubings, I think. They just rusted up. I don't know if they'd use these for drainage or what. Whoops, we need to go forward. So we need to be on the lookout for a fuel station. I didn't see one on my way. Oh, and it's raining. Glorious. Raining at night. That's not very good combos. Actually. Not very good combos. Alright, I'm gonna get myself.
Yeah, we
on
need to
here.
be careful on the road.
Turn left.
Yeah, the fact that it's at night and it's raining, not good. I do bad enough as it is with just driving at night as opposed to having rain on it as well. Yeah, not good for me. I'm gonna put my wipers on though. Wipers, please. There we go. I'm just
I
gonna
mean, my
get-
tires are good for rain. Still need to be careful.
That makes it a perfect stream, guys. Does it, Bob? Does it really? Yeah. I got some Goodyears on this thing here. I don't know if they would be considered all-terrain or not, but let me pull over here while you get yours. And get enough out of these guys. So we'll pull on the shoulder. We'll put our hazards on. All that good stuff. There we go. Yep,
Stream
perfect.
boat.
What's what's that?
It's going to Springs somewhere. Stream boat.
Oh yeah, as far as that, yeah. So I guess they're taking it on the ferry. I don't think it works the same as it does in Washington, where you've got that port. But yeah, wherever we deliver it to is probably not going to be on a steamboat. It's just the name of the. So if they put it on it after we deliver it, that's on them. But yeah, I tend to question that, Bob. Does it really make it a good stream? How we doing there, Bob? We're doing swell. Yeah, we had to end stream on Saturday, unfortunately, because as far as shortly after, we got those subs and the bits and whatever, because, yeah, Twitch was not being too kind. Just as far as, wait, is it already done raining? That was a short shower. Wow, it's a short sprinkle. That's good, Bob. Alright, so yeah, that was a really short shower. Alright, where's, Yep, you're coming up right behind me, so you know.
I'm behind you.
Let's go. Pick the pig, as they say. I definitely need to get some fuel, I think. In the middle of this. I might make it. Might make it with what I got, but again, I don't like running on fumes. Oh yeah, I definitely know you're feeling about dark. We were just talking about that as far as it always seems like it's dark. There we go. This load, this trip here is only 178 miles. We're going to Steamboat Springs in Colorado. So if we don't find a fuel station on our way there, definitely need to find one after this load. That's if I make it there. I should. Well, it's going to be a windy trip, too, I'm noticing in the GPS. It's going to be a windy 178 miles. At least the rain stopped. I'm good about that. Definitely good about that. Slow traffic. Gotta love it. At least we got 2 lanes here. They only got 1 lane on the other side. That's crazy. Oh, really sharp hairpin turn here. Baby. Oh yeah. That's a TIT tight turn. What's this guy hauling? He's hauling probably some gravel or some stones. Got one of those types of hoppers. He's got day cab. I think that's a Western Star? Hard to tell in the dark.
Which one? The blue one? Front
Yeah.
of you?
Yeah, the one I just passed. It's a day cab. That's for sure. I'm not sure if it's a Western Star or not. It's hard to tell in the dark. Alright, 150 miles to go. Sweet. Second load for me.
Freightliner, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. It's a
Yeah,
Cascadia.
it's kind of hard to tell. Oh,
They look similar, especially the new one.
oh my goodness, look at how windy this road is. Gotta love Colorado for its windy roads. I got my drivers are making me some money. I appreciate that. So now it's switched over. Now they got 2 lanes on the other side, and we only got 1 lane. Kind of crazy how they do that here. I've only seen that happen in Colorado, as far as the way they do these roads. Why can't you just have 2 lanes on either side? I guess it comes down to the amount of real estate. I guess I do got my brights on. Got the oncoming traffic that's flashing me. Turn your brights off. Yep. Another hairpin turn coming up. This definitely keep us awake, that's for sure. Oh, Nelly. Oh, God. Hold on. My goodness. Got way too fast. Way too fast. I overestimated that one. Any place they have hills? I mean, is there not a place in Colorado they don't have hills?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Colorado is, like, just full of mountains and hills. But it's interesting how they go back and forth between 1 lane on one side, 2 lanes on the other. A lot of hairpin turns. This is like the 3rd hairpin turn we've had on this trip so far. Unbelievable. I think this is this what they consider the, ooh, a little bit of an avalanche there. $1 Million Highway? I know they have that. Oh god, oh god, oh god! That didn't
Oh
work.
shit.
That didn't work out too well. Okay, I'm not that damaged. Let's see if I can, hold on. I took that way too fast. I try to compensate, but obviously not enough. Second. Enter.
I'm just
Oh.
gonna wait for you. That's it. Here.
Well, I'm gonna see where it takes me. Oh wow, 3 hours. Where does it take me? Fort Collins.
Finding a new route.
Fort Collins. I don't know where Fort Collins is. But let's see how far it took us out of the way. Probably way out of the way. I think Fort Collins is up north, Colorado.
It's on the
remember, right?
border with Wyoming. Yeah.
Good grief. That put me. Did I lose my load? Let me see. I did not lose my load, so that's good. Alright. Let's get this thing fixed. Alright, so we had our first catastrophe, I guess, as far as for... Yep. But just like Bob had mentioned, as far as... Makes for a better stream, I guess? I think you got on the test track. Is that what that was? I know they have, like I said, the $1 Million Highway, but... Alright, let me get out of here. For sure. Alright, so we didn't get much damage to... Only to the trailer, not to the loads. That's good.
Right.
Oh. Oh, God.
Get ready to turn right.
That didn't work out. 2%.
Turn right.
Easy. Alright, so... Where am I at? I gotta see where I'm at. We've got... I got 198 miles left. I had 150, give or take, so it added about 40 miles. My, okay. Alrighty then. Back on the road. Could have been a lot worse, I guess. Yeah, I might have stopped at Mickey D's and get myself early breakfast. Late supper. Yeah. Hey, Popo, how we doing? He's probably the one that roped me up for that accident. Probably following me, making sure I don't do it again. Let's get back in the office, shall we? Yeah. There we go. Much better view. Alright, let's mind our P's and Q's this time so we don't get, we don't need another accident like that. That could have definitely been a lot worse, though, that's for sure.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Alright, we need to turn right. Turn signal.
Turn right.
Probably improper lane change, but hey. Oh. How heavy are these anyway? That might have been why. Yeah. So that first load that I took was a lot lighter. This one's twice as heavy. So yeah. Just misjudgment on my part as far as how heavy the load was. Definitely should have took it a lot slower. Alright, hopefully going this way we won't have as many curves. I mean, it's wishful thinking, right? Let's see. High beams? Already got them on, okay. Still gonna be a little bit windy, but at least might not be quite as treacherous as it was. Hopefully. So it only added about 40 miles, give or take, 40, 45 miles. I'm getting into that a little bit of an accident. So it kept it still relatively short. Can't argue with that. Definitely seeing some windy roads coming up, though. Gonna keep us awake. I got enough fuel. What do we got here? Commercial trucking is prohibited. Well, guess what? That's kind of crazy. I wonder why they would put that there. I think we've gone through that before. That's kind of a weird Because that's exactly what we're doing. We're commercial trucking here. But it's prohibited. We're not supposed to be going this way. That's kind of strange. Makes me tend to wonder if they're going to do something down the road, I guess, as far as with how that works. Because if that's something they actually have in Colorado, yeah, I'm thinking that, like the agricultural inspections and stuff like that. Probably what they're doing. I don't know what it is. That's the thing, Bob. It's too dark for me to tell. It was some kind of gate. I know I've gone through it before. I guess we didn't get away from the hairpin turn, so we're going to take these nice and slow so we don't get flipped over again. I have no idea with it being as dark as it is. Was that a ram? Is that a ram on that sign? Do they have rams here up in Colorado? I'm not talking about the Dodge Ram. I'm talking about an actual ram. Wonder if they have those here. With some kind of an animal on that sign. It looked like a ram. That's crazy. I'm gonna take this nice, slow, and easy. So even the fact that this is a shorter load, relatively shorter load, we got all these winding roads. I think are making up for it. It's not like it's a nice, smooth, straight shot. A little uphill here now. Gotta love Colorado for the roads, though. It's messing it, yes. Crazy thing is, I got most all these roads up in Colorado. What are you checking out at so late at night? Those that's funny. Those tourists there checking out the view there. It's late at night. Not much to see at night, I guess. I guess if you're a stargazer, so that might be a thing. We got a question mark coming up here, so I discovered a viewpoint. Not gonna be much to see on this viewpoint being at night, but might pull in there anyway just so we can acquire it. That's it? Yep. Oh god. This is it. Pull in here. I'm not gonna look at the viewpoint. There's not gonna be much to see at night, but I need to get this painted. There's the viewpoint. Light. Yeah, not gonna be much to see here at night, so I'm not gonna bother stopping. Plenty of places to sleep, though, that's for sure. Alright, back on the road. Yeah, from what I can see, I don't know, is that... What is, like, Grand Canyon? Is it part of the Grand Canyon? No, Colorado has quite a bit of the Grand Canyon cutting through it. Alright, back now.
Isn't it Grand Canyon in Arizona?
Nope. A big majority of it's in Colorado. Quite a bit of it. In fact, that's what the Colorado River, in specific or whatever, is what has, over time, created the Grand Canyon. It's the erosion over many thousands and hundreds of thousands of years. Never had the opportunity, I guess, to go to the Grand Canyon, you know, as far as a vacation standpoint. So that's another reason I guess I like getting into ATS. Is it does give you kind of a history lesson of sorts from a geological standpoint. Geological and geographical standpoint. Is that a popo? I think it is a popo right ahead of me. Sure is. Another hairpin. Lots of hairpins. I've lost count of the hairpins. Come on, dude. Butt moving. I'm already late for flipping over. Slowpoke. Alright, he sped up. It's like, oh, this guy means business. I better get going. So you took the donkey ride? Huh? What do you mean, Bob? You took the donkey ride to the bottom? It was hot? What in the heck? Oh yeah, I was just trying to take it easy. I wasn't even... Nope, see, and I knew that was what was going to happen. I already wrecked once. I didn't want to do that again. It's like, Kirsty took care of it, though. Yeah, I wasn't going to risk it. You took the down... Oh, so it's... 100 plus? What are you talking, like, actual temperature? I'm lost there, Bob. You're saying it's 100 plus, I guess, where you're at? That doesn't seem right for this time of year. So, yeah. You have to excuse my ignorance. It might have gone completely over my head. Hershey's gonna, he's gonna take the approach of clearing the way for me. I already wrecked once. I don't want to do anything. Alright, we are 82 miles out. Sweet. Making good time, I think. They're expecting delivery Tuesday, 6:08. At 4:25 right now. Yeah, I think we're good. These should be alright. That was another little offshoot that I needed there. Still looking for roads that I need to acquire. I'm definitely gonna need some fuel after this load. Down in the canyon, road. Oh, so in actuality, in the Grand Canyon, it's over 100 degrees. Oh, okay. So that was your own personal experience you've had riding donkeys in the Grand Canyon. Gotcha. Yeah, I've never had a privilege as of yet, as far as to do that. I've seen lots of pictures, other people that have gone there. Obviously in ATS here, I think they depicted it pretty well, based on the pictures that I've seen. So, yeah, it's a nice little geography lesson, I guess, as far as coming here in ATS. So, if for nothing more of taking loads, you can get kind of a history lesson with that. Kinda nice. I definitely do feel they make a strong effort to get the areas that are, you know, pretty famous and iconic, you know, presented properly. Regardless if you have to witness it at night or during the day. Wow, these roads though, so windy. Curiously up there just making sure the road's nice and clear. Don't have to deal with it. How much does a donkey ride go for, I guess, as far as in the Grand Canyon? I guess that's something to think about. Alright, are we closing in on dawn now? Yep, we're closing in on... Yep, we're getting there. Sun's coming up. I can't even imagine riding a donkey in 100-degree heat. That'd be crazy. Trying to picture myself doing that. We're almost there. Got less than 30 miles now. Was your whole fam in the 70s like $25? Oh, so back in the 70s, 25 bucks, huh? Wonder if that's going about the same now these days. Donkey ride. That'd be pretty interesting. Alright, where are we? Oh, at least we got some daylight now. That's nice. I'll turn my brights off. Don't need those anymore. There we go. Now we get to see something. So anyway, daylight. I got my drivers are making me money. Appreciate it. Well, that's not. Kirsty's already there. It looks like.
Almost.
Yeah, I already made it there. Yeah, I caught up to this truck. They're just like, that's not tubes. This guy's got an excavator. It's like, oh, that's not him. Just follow this guy, and he seems to be going in a pretty good pace. So. Going downhill, so it's like no, I don't even have. I'm not even touching the throttle. But speaking of fuel, I am gonna have to get some fuel after this run. That's for sure.
How much left do you have?
Not very much. Got a quarter of a tank. Not enough to take another load. My opinion. Let's see. I need to get this rest stop and all that stuff in this area. That's for sure. Don't see any fuel stations there. What's up with this crap? Do they not believe in fuel stations here in Colorado? Bob would know. I'm waiting at a light. I got a lot of traffic, so. Oh, that's a Cadillac. That's like a newer Cadillac. That's like a STS? ATS? I don't know all my models. Definitely a Cadillac.
There are 3 gas stations.
3 in this area?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
I'm not seeing any so far.
If you open the whole map, then you...
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at the map, but what I see initially in my route advisor, I'm not seeing any. I see a lot of rest stops. No fuel station. But we'll take a look here once we get this delivered. Kind of interesting here. So what do they got? Some bungalows up here look like. Like yeah, apartment complexes up here. Bungalows. I think that's what they call them up here in Colorado. Cottages? I don't know. The no-tell motel. Well, they need some pipes right here, huh?
Turn right.
Gotta turn right.
I have a new skin.
Let's see. Like an Optimus Prime, that's what it reminds me of. I'm gonna go ahead and skip this. Gotta keep this moving along. Alrighty then. That's second load for me. 2 lanes. Alright, let's see if we
First
can
for
find
me.
a fuel station. We have right down here. Okay, I see one. Need to get them roads around that fuel station too. We'll grab that. fuel. Drive to that.
Time to hit the road.
How do we get out of here? Let me out. Oh, you got some. So they're building some stuff here. I don't know if that's like sewage, you know, sewer pipe, or what. Did I get out of here? Nope. Sure ain't. Alright, we're gonna go this way. That was close. Almost hit that pile of garbage there. Alrighty then. That's like an Optimus Prime type of look at that. What is this with all this traffic? For
My
crying out
skin?
loud? Yeah.
Looks cool though, I like it.
Optimus Prime, that's what it is. What is with all this traffic? Wow. Seriously. Dodge Ram in the last truck there. That's
Is it?
definitely
Oh yeah, it is. It is.
That's definitely a Dodge Ram. I don't know which model, but it's
Turn
Dodge
left.
Ram. Alright, where are we going?
Q500, I think it is.
No idea. I just know it's a Dodge Ram. Okay. Let's go get some. We got a lot of development here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's pretty cool. No, that's some transport right there. Right above. That's pretty freaking cool. Where does that take you? It's over here. Goes this way, so I'm watching the cables. That's pretty neat. So way up on the mountainside, so you don't have to walk all the way down to that, I guess.
Right.
Interesting. It's kind of like the ski lifts, ski lodge lifts. You gotta go straight. We're actually going past Steamboat Springs. It's racing the gondola. Is that what it is?
And then turn right. Turn right.
Okay, we got some traffic. Hey, they got the Griswold station wagon over in the left lane. Another one right there. And they're all over. They're everywhere. The Griswolds are everywhere. Alright, so I need this fuel station. I need that, all those, that block on the...
Go straight on.
Alright, going through... Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. He had
You
the right
almost
away.
run that Mustang.
I sure did. That dang yellow Mustang almost every time. Where's the fuel? Is that right here? I'll get this block.
Okay.
Need all that.
Find
I
it.
think that was wrong road. Yep.
Yeah, I know, but I need all this anyway.
Turn left.
Don't have it painted. Look at this one. You got one parked here in the driveway. That's great. They're
Turn
just
left.
everywhere. Alright. There it is, right here on the corner. Sweet.
Turn left.
Actually, I think that was a better
It's all over.
better angle to take it at. How much is fuel here? $3.49. I think I need to update the prices.
There's a mod for it.
I'm sure there is.
It
There's
is on
more-
Steam though.
I know they've got one for realistic economy. I know there is one. And I think it does suggest stuff like that.
Yeah, I need to send you my mod list and you can see how much stuff I have.
$631 later. Alright, now we're all fooled up. Hush, we'll go broke. What do you mean? We're already gonna go broke. What do you mean, Bob? They don't fix it pretty darn quick. There's another Dodge Ram. I wonder if that's the same one that we passed.
Oh, that's a brown one though. The one that we see earlier was gray.
Let's see. Alright. Oh, God, no. Alright, at least that one stopped. Alright, let's, got a repair shop up here. I'm gonna go stop it. Some repairs. And we'll check out another load. Repair shop right up here. Yep, I'm going through red light, so mind your business. Talking about the other cars. Let's see. No choo-choo. No choo-choo, no whammies. Repair shop is right here. Nope, right next door. Yeah, this is pretty nice laid out. I like this. This is nice. See what? Probably don't need much in repair, but should have a little bit. Fix our truck up, gassed up, fixed up. Yeah, 780. Oh, insurance is split 13%. All right, good to go. All right, let's see what we got for loads. We got coming out of Steamboat Springs, Colorado. That's not what I want. John Murphy. All right, Murphy. Steamboat Springs up here in the northern tier of Colorado. All right, let's see. Anything look good? Let's see. 3 pages. This one's going back to Denver. No, we don't want to do that. That's a urgent delivery. This one's going over to... that's a bulldozer. That's an urgent. No, it's going to Utah. This here. Wood shavings. That's a pretty long one. That one. What's this one? Whoa, that's 2. Car parts, tires, order. Got a lot of long loads. Second page. It's important. I don't like any of these so far. Either too long or they're urgent. I guess we can take this crawler over to Utah. South side of sea. Yeah, why not? That is. Yeah, let's go ahead. 448 miles. Yes, I can take it. Oh crap! I did the. Oh man, I did the wrong thing. Hold on. I did the wrong. Hold on. I boo-booed. I hate when I do that. So they always have to. You have to check, see that you can take the load if your truck can handle it. And I pushed the wrong thing. Oh. That was this one, right? Oh crap! Don't tell me it's not in here now. There it is. Yep, that's the one. That one. That one. Continue.
Ready to look.
There we go. We got it now. Okay, where's this one at? So we got to go another 49 miles to go pick this one. So our other one was 51 miles. So we got a pattern here, going about 50 miles to go pick the load up so far here in Colorado.
Turn right.
All right, then. Spend a little bit of time to get this one up.
Go straight on and then turn left.
Fuel station there,
Turn left.
boys. Got to check to see if I was already at 69%. Like I was saying, if I don't get at 69% or over by the end of the stream, then I definitely did something wrong. But I think I got some areas acquired that I didn't have, so that should get us that much closer. Hopefully. This isn't too bad. We can go a little bit more wide open here. Easy. That's one thing I will say for Colorado. They got some really nice shoulders. Kind of like a stone lane, and it's not quite a lane, but you can use it as a lane if you need to. Oh, we got choo-choo. Choo-choo. And look at the gates on this one. I mean, sure, they covered the whole thing to include the shoulder so nobody can go around it. Yep. We can honk our own horns. Any word about Texas release? No, I haven't heard any further about it. I've seen them mention, I guess, about what they're doing to Montana, which is another release that they will have, but nothing more about Texas so far. Quite a bit about Montana though, as far as like truck stops and whatever. So yeah, I'm not sure what's up with Texas yet. I thought for sure they would have it out by now. But at the same time, as I've always mentioned too, I can appreciate them taking their time and not rushing it, because there's going to be plenty of critics, I think, for Texas as far as, you know, depicting such areas like the Alamo. There's a lot of historical areas in and around. I mean, it's a huge state in its own right. So I think they just want to make sure it's right. It's done right the first time. And, you know, from a creator standpoint, you know, even a developer as they are, I can respect that. I would much rather them take their time, get it done right the first time. We've got plenty, like for me, I got plenty of roads still to discover before even getting Texas, so I am not worried whatsoever. But for those that have a majority of, you know, the DLCs already discovered as far as the roads and that, I can understand the anticipation, I guess, for Texas for sure.
Go straight on.
And the Cali revamp. Yeah, they're doing a lot of revamp to Cali, you know, with the roads, because I guess they've gotten a lot of, you know, because consider the fact that Cali is one of the base states that you get with the game, right? So they're really focusing on people that don't have the DLCs, say, for example, because you're not required to get them. They're DLCs for a reason, I guess. And you know, they wanna give a better experience, I guess, for those that get the base game. So the approaches that they're taking, I guess, to revamp, you know, the roads and the locations that you deliver to and stuff like that. Again, you can kind of appreciate that. Those that only get to start out with the base game without any DLC, state DLC, are probably benefiting from it the most, I feel. You got little, what kind of bowls? What are you talking about? Oh, spaghetti bowls. I got you. Yeah, so spaghetti. Yeah, so some of the roads, probably with the way they're revamping it. Yeah, you got little stretches of road that you probably got to reacquire. That's to be expected. That's just a part of the revamp. Understandable. Okay, hopefully this load's gonna be here. I did run into, when I first tried to get one of the first ones, it was a really short load. It was like 31 miles, and it wasn't there, so I ended up having to take a different load coming out of Albuquerque. Which it worked out in the end, but sometimes that's what happens. Open sesame. Yeah, so those spaghetti bowls, yeah, the little loopy-loop off-ramps and stuff like that.
Here we are. Safe and sound.
California's very notorious for that. Okay, what do we got? You already GPS'd? Yep, here it is. Standard delivery. Take it. Yes, we're good.
Okay, here we go.
Alright, made sure I didn't push the wrong thing. So where's our load at? Looks like it's back here. Taking, what was that called? A knuckle something or other? Yeah, this thing. So it's basically an articulating tractor. I don't know. What kind of tractor would we consider this? Is this a Floss? I know they try to make them generic because licensing and all that, but I guess this would be considered a Kloss. And this truck is great for that tight turning. Oh yeah, I've been liking this truck. Truck is nice. I really like it. Like I've mentioned,
Drive safe.
the fact that you don't have the front end to compensate for. I mean, when you look out the windshield, it's WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get. You don't have to accommodate, I guess, as far as for the front end sticking out, like on the conventional. That's one of the biggest things I like about. Oh, that close like that. Gotta love these types of trailers, though, huh? Oop. There we go. Okay, so how do we get out of here? Oh, we had to go that way. Can we go around this building? I hope so. Can't go around this building, we might be in trouble. That's what you were training on as cab overs? Yeah, we were talking earlier there, Bob, I guess, about the fact that most of these truck manufacturers, they don't manufacture cab overs anymore. Most of these modern trucks, they're all conventional style. And it's like, why did that happen? And I made my little bit of conclusion to that. One of the first manufacturers that came out with a cab over was International Harvester, and you know those likes of with the Transstar 2, which we have in Farm Sim, and that was like groundbreaking design, I guess, as far as in that time when International Harvester came out with it. Then you had the likes of Kenworth, and I think a couple of other manufacturers came out with them. It just became, you know, the International Harvester, I guess, tended to lose their niche market, I guess, as far as for trucks like that. I think they just fizzled out for some reason. I don't know why. I think cab overs would be still very much usable here in the States. They're very functional. I mean, it's not like it's an inconvenience, I guess, as far as maintenance to them either. In fact, I think it takes a lot of less space because you don't have that conventional front end, I guess, as far as that. These would actually take up a lot less space than conventional. So, I don't know, from a logistics standpoint, you know, as far as you know, being able to maintenance and drive them and whatever, it's like they're a lot more compact, I guess, in that fashion. They have just as much power, if not more, in a lot of cases, than conventional. I really don't know why they aren't manufactured as much anymore. I don't know from a manufacturing standpoint if it just costed more to produce cab overs because of their design as opposed to a conventional. That could be something. So without knowing what's going on from a manufacturing standpoint, that could be more of a reason too. Oh. Get back in on. Oh, there's a lot of factors that probably come into play, I guess, as far as why cab overs aren't.
Get ready to turn left.
You know, so there's from the marketing standpoint, if those like International Harvester that came out with it, they were seeing all these other manufacturers. They just didn't see any reason, I guess, to continue with it because they lost their niche market. So there's that standpoint, or from the manufacturing standpoint, it may just become less cost effective, I guess, to cab, because they are a totally different design. You have, just as the name, the design of it implies, is a cab over, which means you're sitting over top of the engine, as opposed to a conventional, which is out front. So it may, from a manufacturing standpoint, it might be cheaper in the long run, I guess, as far as to make a conventional frame than it is a cab over. Because there's a lot of things to consider when you make a cab over. You have to make it safe, be sitting over top of the engine, because if the engine explodes, or if it fails and, you know, malfunctions or whatever like that, you have to consider the passengers over top of it, for example. So there might be those types of logistics to, you know, from an engineering and design standpoint. It might cost a lot more, I guess, as far as to design the cab so it can withstand, I guess, as far as an engine failure, catastrophic engine failure, if it ever did happen. But yeah, I mean, obviously, Bob, you've had the experience of being able to drive them. You got trained on them, as you said, and it's just like, yeah, the fact that they don't manufacture them anymore. The only ones that you have are the ones that are refurbished or restored that are on the road, which is very far few in between. You don't have as many, and that's kind of a sad thing. You get some of them like in like say junkyards and even some farm setups. You might have a beat up, you know, K100 or International Harvester Transtar, but you know they're pretty beat up. They're very well used up.
Go straight on.
They need a lot of TLC, if you will. But as far as being able to take loads, I guess, from to and fro, I guess as far as, you know, from a commercial standpoint, you just don't see that as much anymore. And that is pretty sad. And that's why, from a virtual standpoint, we have the option, the ability, I guess, to come in here in the ATS and be able to time capsule, you know, type of thing, as far as being able to drive these trucks that used to be driven. And this truck here is done fantastic. I mean, it's just so well designed, so well optimized. It's just makes the experience with driving an ATS that much more pleasurable. You know, I almost feel like I am driving. You know, I don't necessarily have the seat of the pants, you know, driving over top of an engine, I guess, as far as a cab over would be. But, you know, as far as the visuals that exist, I guess, as far as driving in one, I feel like I'm driving one. You know, just that look of it, dash, the steering wheel, you know, just got here as far as the hump for the engine that we're sitting over top of, you know, I mean, it's just all here. Excuse me.
Go straight on.
I'm going straight on. Oh, at least we're in daytime again. So far we got a nice balance of nighttime driving and daytime driving so far. So we're just a little past high noon here. We're heading to Utah. I'd rather be tall than too short. That's all I can say. I'm not tall, by the way. I am 67 inches, I guess, as far as DOD is concerned. The doghouse. See, there you go. I never had the, and that's the thing, Bob. I haven't had the privilege of working on, you know, being able to maintenance, I guess, a cab over, even while I was in the service. Most all we had they were all conventional, you know, as far as the deuce and a halves and the 5 tons and so on. So as far as that canopy over the engine itself and the cab itself, calling it a dog, I wouldn't have known that. So that's from back in the day, I guess, as far as, yeah, those types of terms there. But I can see the reason for it to be called that, I suppose. Doghouse. You know, for something even like the Mac, which has the pit bull, I guess, as far as its mascot, that would make even more sense as far as on a Mac. And I don't even think Mac ever produced. Now I think of it, I don't think Mac ever produced a cab over. I could be wrong. I think most of the Macs, even the older models, I think were all conventional. Yeah, definitely. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Mac ever did. If they did, it was a very short run. They weren't very prominent. Most of the Macs that I've seen, as far as the older style, they've all been conventional, as far as I know. But that would be kind of. Oh man, I could have stopped in that fuel station. Missed opportunity. Next time, for anybody that does have the are following the channel, you got the emo. That's exactly what, the biggest reason why I added that emote. All followers to the channel. Whenever I miss an opportunity, gets as far as to collect up a spot that we need to get discovered, it's always next time. Bam, 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 bam. Whoa, that's a bus. Let's see. As far as protection, would involve. Yeah, as far as the heat coming up too, yeah. So you'd have to have, you know, different materials, I guess, as far as that to handle the heat. I mean, again, it comes down, I think, a lot to the manufacturing of it. It's be a lot more things to consider when you're manufacturing a cab over as opposed to conventional. When you got it out front of you, you don't have to worry about it as much because it's, you know, the occupants of the cab aren't going to be as much affected when it's out front as opposed to being right underneath you. So like I was mentioning, as far as from a catastrophic failure standpoint, or even the heat, you know, coming off that engine, yeah, you'd have to design it in such a way. And I can imagine from a manufacturing standpoint, it would create much more expense to make it, you know, feasible to just, you know, to build it that way, as opposed to conventional. And that could be one of the bigger reasons why they aren't manufactured as much anymore, because it's not very cost effective. But when you look at, you know, how they perform in comparison to a conventional, less space that they create, you know, so kind of a more compact design. From that standpoint, at least, they're much more efficient, you know, from a end user standpoint. So those that are driving it, but yeah, from a manufacturer standpoint, maybe not as much. 2 inches of fiberglass, yeah, I can imagine at least that much. And they would have to do, like, probably different types of materials now. Oh, come on now. That was up in high gear here. Shift her down. There we go. Couldn't even get it up to speed, it already turned in yellow light. That's funny. I'm sure real truckers have had to deal with that before. So that's somewhat realistic. So from a simulation standpoint, ATS, that's definitely pretty realistic. You know, trying to get up into gear, it's just like into the lights changing it as far as you're trying to get up to gear. Oh, what is this here? We got a dyno? What in the world is this guy? Hold on. We gotta make a stop here. Hold on. What is this guy? I don't think I've ever seen this guy before. Photo mode. We're being a tourist here for a second. What in the world is this? Uh-oh, can't pan that out enough. Hold on. For the view. Oh, we need to, here. Oh man, I'm too close. Gotta turn the blur down. Oh, we gotta get a picture of this. This is crazy. This is up in Utah? I think that's good. We gotta get a picture of that, that's for sure. There we go. That's funny. Alright. So, yeah, I think we're up here in Utah. Oh, we gotta get to turn the back off. I just totally stopped in the middle of the road, but I had to get that. It's crazy. You can pull longer and still legal. Oh yeah, as far as from the design of the cab over, yeah, I can imagine. So the overall length comes into it, because obviously with the conventional would make the overall length longer. Sure. I don't know how much traffic we held up there, but I don't care. I need to get this shot. That was pretty cool. So, are we still in? Where's the map?
Go straight on.
We're still in Colorado, right? Or did we make
No,
it to Utah?
no, we're not.
That Utah?
Yep.
Okay. I was trying to get my bearings straight here. That's in Utah. Pretty neat, though.
There was a sign. Didn't you see it?
No, I guess I didn't. That's why I had to stop
okay.
and get a picture of that thing, because it's like, that's pretty interesting. What did the sign say?
It was saying welcome to Utah.
Oh, did it?
It was,
But
yes.
what does the dino have to do with Utah? I guess that's what I don't get.
I don't know.
See? That's why I had to get a picture of it. I thought Utah... What's their slogan anyway? I can't remember what their slogan is. Found bones? What's that mean, Bob? I mean, Utah, when you think about it, I guess is pretty old. I guess as far as... I'm trying to remember, like, when did it get discovered, I guess, as a part of the Union? You know, that type of thing. I don't know if that has something to do... Oh, we got all this we can get. I'm gonna pull in here. Need to get all that. Oh, yeah. Nailed it. Be a little bit more of our progress here. Trying to get to that 69%. Get us that much closer. Yeah, I like it when I can get stuff like that pretty easy. That over there.
Keep right.
Interesting. So some of these areas that they've got in and around things, you can't really get to it, but obviously it gives you that sense that it's, you know, it's there in reality, right? So it's, as opposed to just not putting anything there at all, they take the approach of like, you can look but don't touch. It's kind of like window shopping. Gotta get to a lower gear. We got a little bit of a elevation change. I've obviously gone through here already on the expressway, but this stuff like that where we just got that gas station, that fuel station. I like to call them fuel station because you don't put gas in your truck, right? You put fuel in it. It's diesel. You're putting gas in your truck, you don't want to do that. It's not good. It's not good for it.
If you want the truck to explode, yeah, go ahead.
Well, if you want it to run like crap or just not run at all, yeah, go ahead, put some gas in it. see what happens.
But there are cars with gas.
There's
Not
what?
sure
I'm
there are
sorry.
trucks, but cars with gas.
Oh yeah, cars for sure. Not trucks. Trucks run on diesel. See, and that's a little bit of history lesson there too. Part of the reason why diesel was such a widely used level of fuel. So as we know, diesel is considered the bottom of the barrel, right? We're talking like the lowest grade of fuel that you can actually get. That's why the way engines are designed for diesel engines, they have such a high compression to it in comparison to most gasoline engines. So back then, you know, as far as like when it was first discovered that diesel could be used like, for trucks in such a fashion, it was very economical because it was diesel is and still is relatively considered the bottom of the barrel. The only reason why the price of diesel at this point has become so much higher from its initial onset is because of demand. There's more and more companies that use trucks to get things from point A to point B, and it's all microeconomics.
Turn left.
Maybe at this point even macroeconomics, I guess, as far as on a large scale, because yeah, supply and demand for that has become more of a factor than initially. But like I was saying, initially when that whole concept of using the bottom of the barrel to low grade fuel, it was cheaper than to run gas. Hell, even to manufacture a high compression engine that the diesel engine was pretty cheap. Probably not so much more now these days with just the cost of materials to make the stuff. And again, it goes back to what we were talking about with the manufacture of. Oh, come on now. Moving here. The heavy load. How heavy is this bad boy? Only 55,000. Not that bad. Let's go.
25 tons for me.
Beehive State. What's Beehive State mean? January 4, 1896. Oh, so he's doing some research. But again, what does a dinosaur have to do with? That's still the thing that's laying on my mind. I guess as far as dinosaurs, as far as Welcome to Utah, that's kind of fun. So 1896, that probably sounds about right. Getting a little bit of a history lesson. So we're talking quite a bit of things. So from a geographic standpoint, and also from the, where did trucks come from as far as the use of diesel, and how cost effective that was and pretty cheap it was now in comparison to now. It's kind of interesting when you think about it. Not a lot of traffic down here, that's what I like. Especially we're closing in on just past 4 p.m. game time. So it's going to start getting night again. Just be aware. See, someone found bones and opened a tourist trap. Oh, is that what it is? So it's all about finding bones. Gotcha. That's what you meant, I guess, about the found bones. Alright, now it's making more sense. So I guess because of the tourist craze, I guess as far as that there were bones found, that's why they got that there. I guess that would kind of make sense. Yeah, so just kind of getting the a little bit of history lesson there. And this is like some really cool landscape. All natural too. All natural landscaping. With exception to the expressway. You kind of get you get my point. We're in Utah. I'll have to remember, I gotta mark that that screenshot I took there. That is I got lots of screenshots that I did just back up there. There were some people that were having some issues with Steam Cloud, and I took the liberty, I guess, as far as backing a lot of my save game files up there, as far as based on Steam Cloud. So if you do use a Steam Cloud and you have experience, I guess, some cloud synchronization, I guess, as far as with Steam Cloud synchronization, it does definitely behoove you to still save those Steam Cloud files on your local machine. That's what I've done. I've done that with Wreckfest, ATS, my Car Mechanic, 2018 I still have. Still liking that one. I know the new one's out, but see, House Flipper, what else? I got lots of Steam games or whatever that I've taken the liberty of saving. Oh wow, this is a hell of an incline. A local standpoint, local machine. What you call history, I call life. See, and that's the interesting thing about your perspective in comparison to those like myself. You call it life because you actually lived, going through those types of areas, being a truck driver yourself. A lot of us don't have that experience, and for that, I'm kind of jealous. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'm pretty jelly, I guess, as far as having not been able to live those experiences as far as back in those days. Much different times now. But yeah, you've got some pretty memorable experience, I guess, as far as and the fact that a lot of this that we're seeing, even this reality, I guess, as far as with all the geography that's here, it's probably still much the same as it was when you were driving it. So some things change, some things don't. They just stay the same. And that's what, honestly, I think that's what you really want to hold on to. Yeah, and not having regrets for it too. That's the other thing. And just like for me, it's gonna be said the same. I don't regret at all joining the military. It was definitely something that, number one, I felt I was doing a good thing, but also the experiences that I had with that, there was a lot of good and bad, you know, as far as going through basic and all that stuff. There were good and bad, but the majority of the overall experience, I don't regret it at all, because there's a lot of things that I carry over into civilian that definitely still do apply. So beyond, I guess, as far as just being able to defend myself or anybody else, I guess, that I here to want to protect. You have to be careful with that, obviously, because that military training, from a combat standpoint, is much more brutal, much more fierce, I guess, as far as than anything else. So it's a discipline thing when it comes to that. So it's balancing that, what you know from a military standpoint, civilian standpoint. That's the biggest thing, transition-wise, that I've had to deal with. I don't regret none of it. Absolutely none of it. Even with the service-related and non-service-related injuries that I've gotten throughout the experience, it doesn't change anything. It's a learning experience, just like anything is. Some of the things that I do have to deal with, I guess, as far as on a daily basis, you know, as far as the PTSD, as far as based on some of the training that I've had, yeah, it's definitely a detriment, but I'm getting taken care of. For now, at least, anyway. And as long as that stays that way, it's really not a problem. Part of it that would become a problem is if that type of support for being a former service member tend to go away, then yeah, obviously it would become much more of a problem. As far as suicide prevention, mental health, things like that. And that's exactly the reason why I get involved with such an organizations as Wounded Warrior Project. It's not only from the physical standpoint, they make sure that all of our service members across the board are taken care of. It's also from the mental health standpoint. Mental health is not to be discounted as far as a means of healing when it comes to dealing with those types of situations. I became aware, I guess, as far as the Wounded Warrior Project campaign, I guess, as far as post-factive transitioning out of the military, and I've been supporting them pretty much ever since. Talking the better part of, wow, at this point it's got to be 17, 18 years, something like that. You know, not to kind of age shame myself, but I mean, it's been quite a long time. They've been around quite a long time. And they've been, they've been able to help many service members to include their families in that amount of time. Alright, let's see. We got a turn here. This is a turn? Yeah, this is a turn. Couldn't find the turn. Man, when you stop this thing, it's like it's brutal to get back going again. On in the right gear. There we go. Righty then. Yeah, so a lot of this we already got rediscovered, but I think we've gotten enough discovered, I guess, as far as to get to 69%. We're going to check this after this load. I'm still keeping my eyes peeled for roads that we still got to acquire, if we can acquire them safely. Alright, we got 164 miles left, man. Let's go by pretty fast. I guess the more sometimes the more the flap your gums or whatever, just good times. What's that sign say? Oh, change. Hey, don't keep the message on there long enough for me to read it. I think it was just something about driving safely. It would be super cool if they would actually use those signs as, from a player standpoint. I don't know how that would work in Convoy, but it would kind of let you know, you've got this much distance left to your destination on those signs. That'd be wild. You would really probably wouldn't even need to use your route advisor then, other than for GPS. And I've got the other GPS screen that's to the left windshield here. Eliminate even needing, I guess, the route advisor. Yeah, you could do that. That'd be a lot of wishful things like that. Wishful thinking. Doing on time. So I got maybe time for one more load after this. Like I've already mentioned, I've got till 7:30 p.m. my time. I think once this load is done, I'll have enough time for one more short one. I need to go check on my ground beef. I got that simmering in my skillet. Got some tacos. And I do have some company coming over. So, yeah, that's part of the reason for that. But it was super cool, I guess, to be able to get in here and get a few loads in. It's kind of let the frustrations of the day, of the week so far, just as far as just let them go. Alright, none of these roads I need. Got these all clear. Utah, it looks like I got much more of Utah. Oh, I got India's ramp.
Reroute.
Oh man, I just caught that. Just in the nicotine time. I was looking real close. I'm like, oh yep, I definitely do need that. There we go. Once again, I'm getting a little bit closer to that 69%. Trying to get past that for sure, but at least so it's been the last couple of streams. It's been kind of taunting me. At 69%. All right, can I get these ramps? I think I can get these ramps here too. Yep, looks like we can get both of them one shot. Yeah, buddy. Hold your breath.
Go straight on.
Got a bus on this other ramp, but other than that, no problem. You gotta really be careful about slowing down there, so it gets you in the butt to trying to get back going again. Only 55,000 pounds, but I think the majority of the weight's got to be in the trailer itself. Was that what I thought it was? Sounded like a hiccup. Somebody got the hiccups? Who's all in here anyway? We only got two of us, okay. Guess nobody else decided to want to join the convoy. And that's totally fine. There's definitely not an obligation, but it is totally open in the convoy for anybody that does want to join. I got time for one more load. One more load. Also, something that's within 200-300 miles. Probably no more than 300 miles. Probably definitely less than 300 miles. So probably 250. Say that. Might be sufficient. We still got some time left on this one. We're down to the last 100 miles. So we're 78 miles. So see what we can get. That's around 200 miles. I'm just gonna go with that. If we can get something around 200 miles, I think we'll be good to go. So per 100 miles, it takes about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on traffic. So it's like if you're dealing with traffic or just kind of weaving in and out, I guess, of traffic, it can take 15 to 20 minutes to half an hour, depending on if you tend to follow the rules of the road as far as traffic and all that. That's what I've got to get. Oh, is this another ramp we can get? I think so. I think so. Yep, we can get this ramp too.
Finding a new route.
Oh, we got a truck on the... Get moving, truck. I don't want to stop.
Go straight on.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Phew. Had to stop. He was like starting to turn, but he wasn't moving that fast. Okay. Damn near right. See, this is what I like about the conventionals. Now, if I had a conventional, I would have totally hit that guy. I would have totally hit him. But I like this WYSIWYG view, I guess, as far as out of the A100 here. I don't have to worry about the front end. It's raining again. At least it's not dark yet. It's going to be here pretty soon, though. We're approaching 8 p.m. game time. I think we've had a nice balance so far, I guess, as far as day and night driving. Can't put my wipers on, though. Clean the windshield off. You gonna let me in? Looks like it. 57 miles low. Yeah, so we're looking for another load that's maybe a little less than 200 miles, but no more than 200 miles. I think we should be. Or the last load. I think that'll put us in right on schedule, I guess, as far as welfare. Definitely appreciate anybody that did join in on the stream, even in the lurking capacity. Lurkers are always very much appreciated. Hope you enjoyed this Truckin Tuesday. I am going to be enjoying myself some tacos first once I get off stream, that's for sure. I need to get some of the condiments ready, I guess, as far as the shredded cheese and all the other good stuff you want to put on tacos. I got that little bit of prep to do, I guess, as far as for that. Yeah, I can't really get that ramp there. So that's what Bob was talking about, getting some of that in Cali as far as all the revamp. They got the spaghetti bowls, stuff like that. We're up here in Utah, though. And from what I've seen so far, I got a majority of the major roads discovered. Just a lot of this side shoot. All the only things I'm missing. Getting dark again. It looks like this last load might involve a little bit of dark driving again. We've had, at least for me anyway, I've had 1 day trip, 2 day trips at this point, and it'll be 2 night trips. Got some construction here. And a lookout. Road work ahead. Where it at? Where you at? Oh, easy. Yep, down to 1 lane. This is a pretty cool sunset, too. Very glad that the graphical errors, I guess, that I was having, looks like SAS might have been a problem on SAS. It was a known issue. There's plenty of several other players of the sim that were experiencing the same problems that I were. It wasn't just an isolated thing, so it must have figured something out and corrected that promptly. I appreciate that.
Exit right.
If you haven't had that anomaly of the sky turning like crazy pink and green, especially during rain, and, you know, sunsets and sunrises. We're almost there. 6 miles. Oh, look at that! Right into the sunset. That means we must be going west. Relatively due.
Keep right, and then continue straight on.
Now we're going more north.
Go
Slightly more
straight on.
north. Right to the red light. Okay, so there's some roads I do need to get at some point.
Turn
Right here at the... Get up this way. Looks like we're taking this to a farm.
Turn right.
Seems legit. The fact that we've got a crawler tractor. Okay, I think I am gonna skip where this, although it should be just straight ahead. These types of trailers, types of loads, they make it pretty easy. We'll see where they need it. Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! This did not work out. Uh-oh. I did not compensate for what. This is not gonna be. This is no. Oh no. Oh no. Just swung it out to the right. I was in the error of my ways here. Ah, crap. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fix this. Yeah. Waiting. Oh my. This is not good. Let's see. Can't even skip. Try. Oh, this is not good. Why would you design it this way for an articulated trailer? Are you kidding me? Let's try and back this up. Create this. Try and fix this. I think we might be able to figure it. This might be part of the reason why they give us this. Maybe.
There you go. Oh.
Nope. I'm trying to get that tractor actually as birds. Need to get more over to the right side of the driveway. I think we got it. I think we got it. Alright. Oh, maybe. Who can't do it? Oh. Oh, maybe. Wow. I cannot believe they made this. Oh my god, that's crazy. They need to redesign it. But I guess we figured it out. Took a little bit more effort than it could have. Here we go. Let's see where they need this. They need it. Good. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing I will say with these types of loads. They make it a little easier. Or definitely not able to back these in as easily as we just proved. So they already got a crawler tractor here, so there's two more that they got. Farm. Oh, don't do me like this. Oh, you're kidding me. It's right in there. Oh my goodness. I can fix it. There it goes. I just had to smooth over a little bit. Sweet. Drop it before they change your mind. Park and brake. Phew. That was a little bit more trickier at the end there than I thought it was going to be. But we got through that. Alright, so we're going to take a look and see what we can get for one last load. I'm in here out of... I forgot where we ended up in. We are in... Check out another load. Just outside of Cedar City in Utah. Rather be tall and too short. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Coming out of Cedar Springs, Cedar City. You can find a short one here. Nope, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Hopefully we got a short. Oh, there's a short one. Oh, perfect. Love it. Power generator going down to Salina. Or up to Salina, for 26 miles. Let's go ahead and grab that one. That'll be just perfect. How we doing here? Yeah, so welcome on in. You're just in time for the last load. It's gonna be considered my last load. We just delivered a crawler tractor to this farm here, and we had a little bit of a mishap. It got pretty ugly there for a second. Yeah, we're gonna take a load of. I forgot what I picked up as far as going to Salina in Utah. Alrighty then, we'll pick this up. So we got 35 miles to go pick this one up, and we're at night again. There you go. We had at least 2 day trips, and I guess this will be the 3rd night trip. Oh yeah, we've had more night trips than we've had day trips at the first during the stream. Yeah, just a little bit of a mishap. We got through it though. We figured it. We fingered it out. Fingered it out. Now we just gotta deal with the night here again. Oh god, that's a truck.
Keep right and then turn right.
Price is inverted though. Alright, we don't need any fuel. We don't need any repairs. We're good to go. We're just gonna get going. Is this a road I don't have yet? So the whole name of the game here, this stream has been trying to get to 69%. We just barely under 69%. So once we get done with this load, y'all remind me, I guess, as far as I need to check that. I took a screenshot earlier, I guess, as far as of just being just under 69% start of the stream. So if I haven't hit that or surpassed it yet, it's going to surprise me. It's going to surprise me. Alright, at least it's not raining. Don't rain. I had 2 bouts of rain. One was a pretty short bout. We don't want any more rain, especially at night. Especially at night.
Turn left.
Oop, that's a fire truck. Oh god. Whew, squeak past that guy.
Get ready. Turn right.
He didn't even try to stop. I was trying to turn in front of him like that. It's like, oh, you want to pull in front of me? Guess what? I'm gonna run you right over. He didn't get the opportunity, but it was pretty close.
Get ready. Turn right.
So far, ATS has been going pretty good. I had flipped over one time.
Turn right.
I was able to get a tow with minimal damage. That was good. And that was in Colorado. That was coming out of Steamboat Springs, I think it was. And ended up having to go to Fort Collins there, I guess, to get the repair. So that's about the only mishap that we had that would required a tow truck. So yeah, we've kept it somewhat to a minimum here. Oh, you gotta leave? Oh, no problem there. I didn't realize you left a bit. Thanks for letting me know. No problem. Still gonna finish this load out though. Convoy is still open for anybody else to join on this last trip here.
Ready. Turn right.
No problem there, Kersley. He was able to join us, I guess, on at least this will be my 4th load.
Turn right.
Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate you joining in on the convoy. Okay, so we got another 16 miles to go pick this load up. And to be honestly truthful, I forgot what it is we're delivering here. We'll find out once we get there, I guess. Oh, 1 o'clock in the morning? Yeah, that'd definitely be my bedtime. Bed would be calling my name at that point. Oh man, this is too dark. I gotta get in the office. Get in the cab, dude. Oh, I still got my wipers on too. Let's turn those off. Don't need the wipers on anymore. It was raining, I guess, prior to delivering that last load, but not raining anymore, so it's... Yeah, 2 belts of rain, like I mentioned.
Get ready. Turn right.
Right, and I'm yeah, you've stressed that there, Kersley, I guess, as far as it not being, as far as more of a night idle. I mean, I used to be a night idle when I was younger, but not so much anymore. We got a dirt road. My goodness. Thought it'd be interesting. Got some choo-choo train tracks. Now I'm really curious. I can't remember what the heck I was picking up here. Oh, we got a gate. Open says me. Interesting. Oh no, I'm only as old as I make myself to be, right? That goes for anybody. I'm old from a how many years I got under my belt standpoint, but I definitely don't feel that old. Sometimes I do, especially with the old injuries, I guess, as far as from being in the service and so on. But yeah, so sometimes they do kind of remind me, I guess, as far as that I'm not as young as I used to be. Wow, this is crazy. It's even spooky. I got achievements, so I got this one is mine. Well, this is a mine. Wow, so I got a Steam achievement. Interesting. Apparently that was a Steam achievement. Crap, this road. waiting for something to jump out and spook the hell out of me. Linear age, not the same as cycle. Right, exactly. Like I was saying, you're only as old as you make yourself to be. Some people need to act a little bit more mature, I guess so. That being said, some people need to act their age, right? More so than they actually do. Let's this should already be GPS, hopefully. Oh, see, it did it again, you son of a gun. That's the second time. So when I initially started a stream, I don't know where the loads go. It just kind of falls off here. Where's this one going? Nope, that one's too long. Son of a biscuit. I hate when that happens. So it did that for end of stream, or start of stream tier too. It's like, once I get there, the load's gone. That super sucks. And we only got this one load coming from this location. That stinks. Well, I'm gonna try and... Here, let me do this. I'm gonna go ahead and quick travel somewhere here in Utah. Oh yeah, that started at the beginning of stream too, where I took a load that was like 31 miles, and by the time I got there to go pick it up, it was gone. Alright, let's try this. We're gonna do a quick travel. At least I did get that Steam achievement. That's pretty cool. Quick travel to here. Let's see if we can acquire another different load. Maturity is not the same as linear age either. Exactly. I guess that's the only point I was trying to make. Some people really need to enhance acting their age. That's for sure. Very childish, immature even. Alright, so what kind of loads have we got coming up? At quick travel. Hopefully we can find something relatively short. Alright, we got more options at least. That one's too long, too long. Something short. Oh. Find another one that's 126. That was perfect. I'm not gonna get... Oh, this one's not too bad. 174. Yeah, we'll wing this one. Going back up to Provo. Let's try this one out. It's only important, it's not urgent, so yeah, let's go.
Let's do.
How far do we have to go to pick this up? We need to go... How do you get out of here? 3 miles, I like it. This is the shortest pickup per load that I had just... Fantastic. Alright, we're gonna... I'm probably gonna do a little bit of eye trucking here in order to get this done pronto. I was trying to get off here right around 7:30 p.m. my time, so I want to have a lot of time. I got some prep work to do, I guess, as far as for some company coming over to have some tacos on this Truckin Tuesday. Getting some more roads discovered here, so that's a bonus. Hopefully that's going to get me up and over 69%. Finally, short one, go pick up. Oh, crap. Watch the road. Yeah, I did finally... The other one that I had that it kind of dropped off and disappeared on me was much shorter than this one. By about 50 miles, but I guess this will have to do. This one will have to do.
Go straight on.
So I'm already thinking ahead, I guess, as far as once this last load is done. Probably not going to raid. So you can feel free to stick around for posts at the end of the stream. I'd very much appreciate anybody that did stop by for the runs here, as far as for Truckin Tuesday. Yeah, I didn't have this road, so this is going to be actually a bonus.
And then turn right.
This list doesn't get me to up and over 69% on the roads discovered. I don't know what will.
Turn right.
We were just that close. Alright, hopefully this loads here.
Right. And then turn left.
Around and wow, this thing is like
Turn left.
interesting to get to. Open says me.
Finally. We are here.
Yeah, finally a short one to go pick up the trailer. Yeah, we had... most of them were at least 50 miles, yeah. This one's the shortest one we've had. Alright, so let's see. That GPS? It is GPS. Alright, here we go. Taking some paint. No, my bad. Household appliances up to Provo. Walmart, Provo. And they need it relatively quick. It's not urgent, but it's important. Grab the trailer. If you time other day... Oh, as far as the next time, probably Tuesday. Probably Tuesday for sure. I always try to make time for that on Tuesday. That's on the schedule. Always look forward to, for the most part, being able to on Tuesday. Always, you can probably count on it unless something comes up where I'm not able to. That's what the Discord tweeters are for me to get the information out there for those that do want to catch the streams.
Ready to roll.
Here we go. Oh, we got doubles. I didn't realize it was doubles. I guess I could have probably tried to reconfigure that. I guess we'll go ahead and deal with it. I didn't realize they were doubles though. I'll be honest. I appreciate when you do, that's for sure. Anybody that goes for anybody. I know Bob has joined us before in the past. And it's definitely, like I've always mentioned, it's definitely not an obligation. In fact, I still currently do have a convoy up there for any is within earshot of the stream. You want to be able to grab this one last load that I'll be taking, going to Provo in Utah. Coming out of Cedar City. Feel free to jump on in. Yep, Sky has been ready to go.
Get ready. Exit right.
Yep, so we're getting these roads discovered. That's cool. Look at this. What is this mess?
Exit right.
What is this mess? This is like a hybrid of the, what do they call those? The... Oh, somebody help me. As far as what do they call those? I guess as far as the... Turnabouts? Yeah, turnabouts. Kind of a hybrid of one of those looks like. Right, let's get back in the cab. Back in the office. There we go. We got some night driving. 2 in the morning. They need it by 5 in the morning, so we got 3 hours to get there. Actually, less than 3 miles to get there. Hence the fact that it's important but not urgent. I got my drivers are making me money. Appreciate it. Fantastic. So we're already over $10 million. $10 million we have. So much monies. I need to start investing that into more garages and trucks and drivers. That's for sure. That's a lot of dollars. You do have all the garages? I definitely don't have all the garages. I've got, I would like to say I've probably got at least a garage in every city. I might have missed a couple here or there, but I think for the most part out of all the states, which I have them all current, as of now, I think I've got at least one garage in every city that does have a garage. At least. That definitely doesn't mean I got all of them. That 507 time for ETA when you get there. Right. That's what I was looking at. That's what I was saying. It was about 3 hours to get there once when I initially left. Not wrong, Bob. Your main is in Farmington, New Mexico. Mine's in Reno. Yep, that's going all the way back to when I originally got the game. that's one of the three base states as far as Reno. You get California, Nevada, and Arizona. And my home garage is in Reno. So when I first got the game back, how many years ago? Been out a while. That's all I had was just the 3 states. Up until the first DLC that came out there, which I think was... Wow. I have to think about that a little bit. I don't remember what the first state was. I want to say it was Utah. I think it was Utah, New Mexico. I don't remember the order of things, but then obviously we've had, as of late, Wyoming. I always want to call it Wisconsin. It's right next door to me, as far as from a state standpoint, but Wyoming obviously was the last one that came out, and we've been eagerly awaiting it as far as the release in Texas. But as I've already mentioned, I can very much appreciate SES taking the time that they have to make that state correct, right. It's gonna be well worth the monies, that's for sure. Was it Oregon? Was the first one? I know it's been a while. It's been quite a while, I guess, as far as since they came out with the first one. So Oregon, I guess I can see that being the first one. So it might have been Oregon, Washington, and then Utah, and then New Mexico. Then obviously, like I said, Wyoming came out the lastly. Texas, and then shortly after Texas, which should be Montana. They've been given a lot of information about Montana, that's for sure. And another driver made me some money. Sweet. Drivers are making me all kinds of money. All kind of doll hairs. Very weird name I found. Kalamazoo, yep. That's something that we've got in the southwest corner of the state. Very well known for the racing there. Not too far from Battle Creek, which, as we know from a history standpoint, that's where a lot of the cereal companies derived from, was Battle Creek. Watched a History Channel documentary, I guess, as far as all the names of cereals that we knew growing up, as far as General Mills, Post, Kellogg's was probably the main one that started the whole movement, I guess, of breakfast cereal. And the rivalries that exist, I guess, between those different cereal companies. Crazy. Yep. So there's more than one thing that Michigan is well known for, as far as basically the mother state, I guess, of cereal, breakfast cereal. Also, the Motor City Detroit. Just to name a couple things. I don't know why they're stopping. Oh, looks like that truck there got all kind of discombobulated. Don't forget Hell, Michigan. Climax, right? So there's plenty of cities that have their own little stories. What's always funny during winter, you always got somebody that either reinvents or re-establishes that picture from wintertime, especially when the ice is over. You got the sign to go into Hell, Michigan. It's like, I guess, hell has officially frozen over. Always somebody either reshares, I guess, that meme going around for that, or at least reestablishes, recreates that. Every year, something you always look forward to. It's super funny. Just trying to watch the road here, and I want to wreck. We've already had one wreck today, and that's enough. Enough for one stream. There's a city called Calicut. Wait. Oh, Cadillac. Yeah, Cadillac is after the. There was actually. This goes all the way back to Native. As far as the Indians, there was actually a fella that created that car manufacturer name as far as Cadillac. And there's also a city named after. Yep. Flint was the main manufacturer for Buick, which is the plant here in Flint is no longer in use. It's no longer a thing. But that was something. There's a lot of little stories, I guess, as far as what Michigan's known for. The Cadillac, yep, that's definitely so. Not only for the car manufacturer itself, as far as being a sister company, I guess, of General Motors, but you also had person that traded, and it was Pontiac was another, which is obviously no longer being produced. And that's been a while since they've discontinued that. But then there's also plenty of other manufacturers like that derive, I guess, from the state of Michigan. Cadillac, Pontiac, obviously Chevrolet. This goes on. Okay, so more than just the Motor City. Is I get off here? Yeah. Slow up there a little bit to make sure I'm taking the right exit. Cadillac is not named after. No, it's named after the car. The car name. But the city was named after the guy that created the Cadillac. That derived the Cadillac. That much I do know because I did take a tour of the Cadillac plant, not necessarily down in Cadillac, but the original Cadillac plant that was, I think it is still in use, now that I think of it. I took that tour back in like 2008, 2009, that we have here in Michigan.
Go straight on.
And it's not like a final assembly plant or anything like that. I think they manufacture
Keep right.
one of the, I forget the, I think it's the,
Turn right.
get what engine part. I don't know if it's a camshaft. Hold on a second.
Turn right. Never mind. I'll find a new route. Get ready. Turn right. Turn right. Get ready. Turn right. Turn right. Keep right and then turn right. Turn right. Keep right and then turn right. Turn right. Turn right.
All right, sorry about that, folks. I get a phone call, I guess, as far as from company is supposed to be coming up here. This is where I was supposed to be going here. Why has it got me going in circles? Where the heck's the delivery? Oh, there it is. I passed it. Okay. Let's see it again. So I gotta go back around again. Yeah, it's probably barking at me. I was trying to take the call, and yeah, so just let me know he's running a little bit late. Running a little. So your ex-father-in-law is a janitor at one of the plants in Flint. Nice. That's the Cadillac plant there, right, Bob? That's what we're talking about. Yeah, I had to mute or whatever. I had to take a call. Yeah, I definitely missed it. Oh yeah, it was just my company that's supposed to be coming here. They're running a little bit late, so actually it works out for me too. They are still on their way, but ran into some traffic. People are just being idiots, I guess, as far as with this. Yeah, trying to get in and out of gas stations. It's stupid. It's just stupid. They're backing up traffic and whatever, and it's just ridiculous. I talked about that earlier. I'm not going to go into it, but that's kind of what we were discussing on the phone as far as why they're running late. It's like, do what you got to do. Where is around this? We don't miss it this time. All right, right here. So where we go. I think I am going to skip the delivery of this, unless it's, yeah, this is probably going to be not fun. Let's see where they need it, though. Not too bad. What's this? This might not be too bad. We'll go ahead and do it. That's one thing I do like about, you know, lows like this, and we had that articulating trailer and these doubles. They tend to make it a little bit easier as far as the delivery of it. Be a little bit treacherous. We'll go ahead and do this. Oh crap! Did I not? Oh my goodness. Did I do what I think I did? You're killing me, Smalls. I didn't, thought I accepted. Oh my god. This is not good. Alright. I totally goofed up. I guess I didn't, shoot. It's still telling me. Oh man, come on. I'm gonna have to abandon it. There's no way I'm gonna be able to spin this around, I don't think. Hold on a second. So I thought I said go ahead and do it, but I guess not. Can we come back around? Son of a gun, anyway. Oh wait, yeah it did. Why is it still showing me all that there? That's weird. Yeah, the fact that it was still showing all that GPS as far as where I needed to go, I thought maybe it was... Okay, hold on. Guess we're good. Yeah, that was weird. Usually all that GPS... Alright, I was worried there for a second. Yeah, I was freaking out because it's usually all that GPS, you know, that goes away. It's still showing the green arrows. I thought maybe I missed. Anyway, folks, just as I already mentioned here, I'm not gonna raid. If you feel free, you want to stick around, I guess, as far as for the host in the stream, feel free to do so. I appreciate anybody that did stop in for this Taco Truckin Tuesday. That's a mouthful. Yeah, I thought I missed it because, like I said, that the GPS, you know, that route, it was still there. I thought maybe I didn't accept that I wanted to actually deliver it to the bot. So yeah, I think it was a little bit of an issue, I guess, as far as what they. All right, cool. So we are currently sitting up here. Did we hit 69% though? You're all supposed to remind me. We did. Finally passed 69%. So there you go. Got that much accomplished as well. Still got a lot of roads here in Utah, I guess, to get, but plenty of streams, I guess, to be able to cover that. That's for sure. Again, very much appreciate it. Pretty chillax stream, actually. Hope everyone does have a fantastic rest of their Taco Truckin Tuesday, and like I said, you can feel free to stick around, I guess, for the whole Sunday of the stream. We'll be streaming for Breakfast Wednesday. You got the brand new season for the Getaway Chase. I did thanks, Bob. Appreciate that. I did post the progress for last week's challenge. Excuse me. I did get the bronze, I guess, on the weekly challenge there, so that's feel free to check that out in the Discord if you so choose to want to do that. So we'll have a brand new weekly challenge for that. So if you want to check any of that out, I guess as far as for tomorrow, Breakfast Wednesday in support of Wound Warrior Project, definitely feel free to do so. If you're not following the channel already, make sure you hit the follow button to get the notifications when the streams are live. And yeah, we'll be seeing you all again real soon, hopefully. Bye for now.